Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. In keeping with tradition, I am still doing my Rosecraft Blades knives. So you're going to see those keep going for this week. I want to give you guys a look at all of them. I'm kind of trying to drop them here and there, but this week I think I want to go ahead and fill my week with them so you guys can enjoy them as much as I have. Before we begin, if you can hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me because I'd love to have you guys here all the time. While you're at it, don't forget to hit that bell because it does alert you anytime I drop a new video. So what are we looking at today? Well, today we've got the Rosecraft Skink. This is RCM 008. It runs for $34.99. However, if you use the code womencarryknives, you do get 10% off your order. Now, this one is designed by Andy Armstrong. Many of you remember Andy from other times. Actually had the... I don't even want to know what to say. I'm super stoked. I finally got to meet him. All these times talking to him online, talking to him on Instagram. Blade Show, I actually got to meet him there, and he is just as nice, just as warm, just as gracious as he was online. And I love that. So, this Rosecraft Skink, I am loving this. I love the red and the black. So this is G10. I'm loving the red and the black combo on this. It's just gorgeous. Now, this is going to be a D2 blade, and it does have a satin finish on it. I love this. Oh, it's just so freaking stabby. Very stabby. Very sharp. Love it. You can see here, you've got your code there, the RCM 008. This is Rosecraft. Now, this is going to be an assisted opening knife, and it does have the button. So you're going to press your button, and it's, oh, it's so snappy. It is very snappy. It's not a one-hand close for me. Larger hands may be able to do it. I may be able to do it. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. I did it. It is a flipper. You do not need any kind of jimping on this. Most assisted, though, I don't think you do. I love that it's not overly obtrusive. It's not too big. It's perfect, in my opinion. As I said, this is going to be a G10 handle, so you are going to have your beautiful red kind of in the bolster area, and then you have the black, same on both sides. You have a fabulous pocket clip. This pocket clip is, the retention is absolutely wonderful on it. Now, it is a deep carry clip, but it's not really a deep carry knife. You see there, you got about a 1/4 inch that's going to stick out of your pocket, but that is not bad at all. This has just been an absolutely fun knife, but I love, you know me, I love my long, sleek, stabby knives. I love the rectangular handles, and man, the pop to it, it just kicks. Oh, look at that. Ready? Ka-chow. See that? Make fun noises with it too. Pop. Anyways, you guys, this has just been super fun. Oh, for my lefties out there, this has some lefty love. So far, all their knives have had lefty love, and I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome because, as you know, Jolynn, Andy, Swags, all three of those are part of this company. They're designers. They've got Andy and Swags. They've got Chase. They've got Hawkins, Rose. They're listening. They're listening to what people want, and they're doing that, and I think that's awesome. So let's take some measurements on this. Well, let's actually do some comparisons first. So, you know, I always say that I consider the Bug Out to be more of a medium-sized knife. Where are you going, Therapeutic?
Gonna go put fresh sheets on the bed, love.
Oh, awesome. So, I always consider this a medium-sized knife. I will put this in this medium to medium category because it is just a tad bit longer. For those familiar with a small knife, let's take a look at it next to the Baby Banter. So, as you can see there, it's definitely not a small knife. And lastly, let's take a look at it next to our Rat 1. Definitely a large knife, definitely a medium size. So, our actual measurements on this one. We are looking at a 3.2 inch blade. It's almost 3.5 inches with a about 3.2, 3.25 inch cutting edge. Your closed length or your handle length is going to be 4.5 inches, which is going to give you a nice overall of just over 7.75 inches. They call it 7.7, so it's just shy of 8 inches, which is really good. Now, as far as weight, I told you guys I was going to start doing grams, so your overall weight on this one is going to be, I'm going to start with ounces, 3.1 ounces. And in grams, we are looking at 88 grams. So for its size, being kind of a medium size, but it is a sleek knife, to me has the perfect weight. It's really good. Now, this one, if I'm wearing men's jeans, which have deeper pockets, rides in the pocket really well. In the women's jeans, I do have to carry it kind of sideways, but still was very comfortable. Rides on the waistband perfectly. I did not try it on the bra strap because it is a little bit long for that, but it has been really comfortable. I love the rectangular handle because, as I always say, that leads into more of a anybody's hand size kind of knife. So it is good for larger hands, smaller hands. You know, if you have larger hands, you can choke up on it a bit. The only thing I would say is it's a bit sharp on the back. I would love to see a little rounding, just maybe a hair off the back there, make it a little bit smoother, maybe some chamfering on the back there, but not bad, okay? Not something I would complain about. I would still use it. It's not like it's going to cut your hand, but it could be a little bit uncomfortable. The handle itself is fabulous. The pocket clip, because of where it sits, is not a hot point at all for me. So I think even with larger hands, you're going to be holding it more in the middle of your hand. Still probably not going to be an issue. I have just had a blast with this one. I've enjoyed it. Again, it is very budget friendly. It's $34.99. And as I said, if you use the code womencarryknives, you get another 10% off of that. So you really can't go wrong. I think they're killing it. They're doing great things. I'm really excited to see what the future holds for them because they're listening and doing so many more things. And I know their traditionals are going to be out soon. So I am really excited to see those. All right, you guys, this has been a look at the Rosecraft Skink. Again, it is number RCM008 for $34.99. And I will leave a link down in the description for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section. You know I love talking to you. And until next time, thanks for joining me.